in the time that we here now in Atlanta, you know, what's perceived here as a black Hollywood. When you say black Hollywood, you know, you think, you know, cars, money, you know, strip clubs, the nightlife, but what I'm showing is the flip side of that. You know, how the rap scene and the, you know, the fashion scene and the fast life scene just kind of took over at one time. Well, we finna do all that at one time with this style now, and everything is positive.
Do you ever make a conscious effort to challenge the stereotype of what somebody who's into yoga is?
Yeah, I'm from Ben Hill and I do yoga. Leave it at that. And people from Ben Hill, they understand, you know, like, they don't glorify this. They glorify the hustler, they glorify the pimp.
So you were a young boy that was always in the art, but with the environment that you were in, like there's a reason you considered yourself as lame.
Yeah, I was weird.
Yeah.
I was weird as for most people, man. Like I was weird. Having clothes and being basketball and doing music kind of kept me in that level with the people that I was around, because doing anything else, you know, had them looking at you funny as hell. And you want that, you know, not in the streets anyway.
Yeah.
Get your head whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, career.
Do you ever look at it like the clothes at one time could almost serve as a costume?
Yeah. 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 You know, a lot of things I kind of glorified and put on the pedestal, you know, really wasn't satisfying my soul. So I kind of doing, you know, like say, spiritual searching, spiritual knowledge, soul searching, finding yourself, just really took that time. And as I took that time, you know, I started actually, you know, getting into yoga.
So walk me through how you came up with the idea and then went through with getting it started.
It was more like, okay, how do I bring yoga, art, and music? How do I bring it all together? I went to a couple art shows, like, man, okay, cool. There's another avenue I can actually produce something like that. So I just put it out on Instagram, created an Instagram page, met a lot of artists, because I came out like, you know, what's going on, my name, I'm an art dealer. They was like, what?
But you weren't an art dealer before then.
No.
Before you started telling
No,
them.
I got a 5-year sales background. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I could sell a cable, if I could sell hope, if I could sell, you know, if I could sell anything, I could sell some art. You know what I mean? I strive hard for myself in my life to not be categorized. Like, yeah, I know the hood, yeah, I know all that, but there's some things about me you can't even fathom. There's some ideas in my head you can't even fathom. So for me going to that to this, people couldn't even fathom.
Tried to push it to the limit, but they pushed the niggas to the ledge. Tried to hang a young niggas by his dreads, then they said, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, looking at these Timberlands.
Moving Out ATL was created to provide a platform for painters, yogis, really artists of all kinds. You know, really just a different aspect to the nightlife. The talent of art, the talent of yoga. You know, you have two different realms of people, but they're all centered. You know what I mean? How they get there, you know, is in their own way, but they're all centered. So why not bring them together? What my show is doing is actually showing people that we can get together and actually have a good time, a real positive time.
True friends. One question.
It's all us. Like, you know, there is no, okay, we got hip hop here, we got this here, we got this here. No, it's all us. Like, it's all us. Why not put it all together?
Throw your hands in the air. Throw your hands in the air.
If I had a thought process of I had years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, I would say this was probably the hardest thing I ever did in my life. Now, I would say this is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I had pessimistic times, but I always put out like, yo, this, like, I always had affirmation like, yo, this gonna work. Like, this gonna work. I told myself that every night before I went to bed, every day I got up, it's gonna work. I said it at least about 15 times a day, it's gonna work. Like, ain't nobody gonna believe in you until you believe in yourself. And the world will follow you. You gotta believe. That's what I did, I believe.
Couldn't tell who was nervous in my eye. Hands 10 and 2 as he taps on the side. Roll the window down slow, no sudden moves. I ain't trying to end up like I'ma do what I'ma do. If mama see her son dead on the news, I ain't do shit but looking at these movies.